Hey everyone, I'm Esther Perez and I'm going to be showing you all about my weekend in San Francisco. It started with a trip to the airport, so I had to pick up a large water, some breakfast. I cannot travel without eating first, so we started with that. And then I thought it was hilarious because Dion got pizza for breakfast. It was like an 8 a.m. flight. And he picked up Donato's, which is a great pizza. So if you're in the Columbus area, pick that up. We flew Delta and I loved it because we had a ton of space. I had no one in my row and neither did he. So we just really camped out. It was a great flight. I will say there is always some turbulence when you're going to Ohio to the west, but I just try to keep my calm and do some self care on the flight. Like I said, having that empty row was super nice because I was able to like lounge around. You could see here I put my eye masks on. I was really trying to get the self care in and make sure my skin looked super good. So then I got all kinds of snacks. With Delta, you get like your snacks, your drink, all included. And so I always get a ginger ale to just help my belly as I sometimes can have like anxiety on the plane. I had two different flights. So we flew, I believe, to Salt Lake, maybe, and then from Salt Lake over to San Francisco. Once we got there, it was super nice because, like I said, it was a long flight with that layover, and this is our second time in San Francisco, so I was really excited. The hotel was super cute. I'll have to do a whole tour on it because it was just such a beautiful hotel. I stayed at a really great one last time, but I think this one was what I liked better. It was just really beautiful and I just loved everything about it. It gave like super Vogue bathroom vibes. Overall, just really lovely hotel, and it had so many cute little things to it. Lots of like amenities, lots of like free stuff. They got me like water bottles and train tickets, so it was cute. Definitely suggest staying there if you're in the San Francisco area. It was like right downtown, close to everything, very walkable, which I appreciated since we didn't have a car.
All right, everyone. So I am in San Francisco and I am so excited to be here. I'm always excited no matter where I go. So I'm actually on a business trip, but I still have a lot of fun stuff planned. The flight was very long. It's always super long from Columbus to anywhere in California. There's always a ton of turbulence, but I'm very happy to say that like we made it okay and we're checked into the room. I'm staying at the Clancy and it's a really really pretty hotel. I can't wait to show you guys exactly like what it looks like because it's very artsy and super cute. We just finished up getting food. I think as soon as we land, we're always really hungry. So we went to a nice Indian spot and I got chicken tikka masala. It is my go-to dish. I honestly had tried Indian food for the first time maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And a friend of mine told me that's the dish to try. And ever since then, that's just all I've gotten. So it was super good. I think Dion really liked his plate and it was walking distance from the hotel, which was even better. So now I'm gonna start getting ready for the Dia de los Muertos, and there's a parade or like a festival of the altars here, and I'm very excited to check it out because I've been googling it and looking at it on Facebook, and I think it's gonna be really great. So I can't wait to go. And as some of you may know, I did lose my dog earlier this year. So this Dia de los Muertos, I'm thinking about her.
Obviously, I had to cut the video. As you could tell, I was getting a little sad, even just thinking about her. I obviously miss her all the time, and even though we got a new fur baby, that doesn't replace like that experience with our girl Tracy. So forever thinking about her, and really grateful. Like when I look back, that I was able to go to this Dia de los Muertos and like think about her and just like take in all the vibes as other people were also mourning their loved ones, and it was nice. I will say that like overall the parade felt like a space where you got to hang out with others that shared like similar experiences and gave you that feeling of like you're not alone. So absolutely wonderful. Here I am just getting my makeup together. I think Dion was like, there's no way you're really going this hard. And I was like, yes, I am. So when you see me looking to the side and laughing, that is what I'm doing, talking to Dion on the side and letting him know he's got to just sit there and support. So I got this inspo from Pinterest. I obviously could have gone harder with the makeup, but at this point, I was like not sure how into it other people were getting. And looking back, I'm like, I should have just went full fledged because when we pulled up, other people were like hardcore in the costumes. They were just like all done up. And so I'm very happy I ended up doing my makeup and going like this. So I have a full get ready with me video and you can check it out on my page as well as like a full Dia de los Muertos video. So feel free to look at that as well. Overall, very happy that I was able to go to San Francisco during this time and check out this parade because the community event was awesome. I just have to shout out the organizers that put it together. It was such like a healing and beautiful space to be in. Like I said, I have a larger video on my page of like the full Dia de los Muertos celebration in SF. So go check it out. And like I said, if you're in SF during that time, go to this event. It is absolutely wonderful. So afterwards, we went out to eat. I went to Movida. It was mid, and I have on my page a longer video explaining why it was mid. So go check that one out. What is not mid is this spot here. So I've been to San Francisco twice, like I mentioned, and each time I have to stop at Mama's for breakfast. It's on Washington Square. It is just a really neat area. There's always a line, so be prepared for that. The breakfast is just so good. Like, I think these videos and the pictures I took don't do it justice because everything tasted so good. Get the French toast flight. I have gotten it both times that I've been there because I absolutely love it. So we decided to walk back after eating that large breakfast. When I say San Francisco is walkable, I mean if you're cool with anything from like 5 minutes to 35-minute walk, and we were cool with it. I think it was like a 30-some minute walk back to the hotel, and it just felt really great after eating all that food. Now, would I walk around San Francisco by myself at night? Probably not, but this was during the day, so just make sure you're aware of your surroundings. So we slept the whole time after breakfast, and then we woke up like really late, like, probably should get some dinner now. So we went to a spot called La Taqueria, and I'm always very happy about how eager Dion is to eat Mexican food because I feel like we eat it all the time, but this spot did not let down. It was super cute on the inside, very much like small business owned feel, so keep that in mind when you go there. There's like a ticketing system after you order and like you got to get a seat. It's a lot, but the food really is worth it. This is Dion's burrito. It was just like it looked so good. I got the quesadilla and I loved it. So you saw the guy performing there. He was walking around playing songs and taking dollars. So we gave him some because we thought it was just really great with the whole experience. We decided not to call a Lyft because we saw Waymos all over the city. We had never heard of them before, but Waymo is a self-driving vehicle. And so after doing research on it, we thought, let's call one and just to get the experience of it. It was really neat. I definitely suggest trying it out. I think the cost was like maybe a little higher than a Lyft or an Uber, but overall not that much.
Keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones, don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride. We may use interior cameras, check on riders, improve our product, and more.
I just kept making jokes that like we had Danny Phantom behind the wheel because I really could not get over this self-driving car. Like the steering wheel was moving all on its own, it was stopping for traffic, it was very aware of what was going on around it. I did not once feel like in any danger because like I said, it was really on top of it. I almost feel like it's a better driver than some of the people I've seen on the road. So there's that. I know when I first posted a video, like a short about Waymo, a lot of people were like, oh, I would never get in one of those self driving cars. But like I said, I felt really safe, probably safer than being on a road with some real people. The next day, I had a whole work day and then we got dinner. And so dinner was at Marlowe. I loved it so much. I am going to add this to my list of places to check out when I go back. I'm not a huge seafood eater, but my coworkers loved this appetizer. I got the skirt steak with mashed potatoes, and when I tell you I tried to come home and recreate it, like that's how much I liked it. So I took a cheesecake home back to the hotel room, and it was super good. And then that was all. So it was a short trip because of work, but absolutely loved my time there.